I heard that we had 2 announcements hot off the press. Thank you, Kylie. Callbacks for Joust are today, January 25th, in the theater after school. And the callbacks are Abigail S., Adam B., Alex D., Astrid S., Bailey M., Bella C., Brooklyn R., Caleb T., Chase C., Colin T., David T., Ethan S., Grace L., Jance G., Jocelyn H., Colton S., Kylie M., Lulu S., Naomi P., Raina K., Roman M., and Sean M. Remember, they're today in the theater.
And my announcement is, on Tuesday, January 31st, there will be a spring auditions for the Corey Dance Crew. If you're interested, please see Miss Evans for an audition flyer. That must be turned in before auditions. There are only a few spots open for the dance crew. You can learn the audition on Miss Evans' blog, www.coreyacademy.blogspot.com.
I am really craving a delicious lunch today.
Me too, but speaking of lunch, what are we having for lunch?
Today we're having fiesta salad with Spanish rice or chicken fried steak. For our sides we're having pinto beans or corn, salsa or salad toppings. And for our fruit we're having pineapple pieces or fruit juice. I hope you like it, and I know I'm going to like it. Now back to Ethan and Lulu.
I have a quick announcement.
What is it?
Due to Miss Gibson being sick, callbacks have been moved to Friday.
When I walked in today, it felt really cold compared to the rest of the week.
What is the weather today?
Today is going to be in the hold up. Today's going to be in the 50s, fortunately. And tomorrow, I really hope tomorrow we'll have that cold winter breeze.
I don't think there's many sports games going on.
But Colton will tell us about them.
Stars tried really, really hard, but they ended up losing by 1 point in the shootout. It was 3-2. And since the Mavs play tonight, let's hope they can pull it out and win like they did last time by 50 points and a long shot. And I hear that the Rangers are only going to sign Mike Napoli to a 1-year deal, which makes me sad, but at least he'll still be in Rangers uniform. Now let's go back to Ethan and Lulu with the rest of the announcements.
Please join us in the pledge to the American flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join us in the pledge to the Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Now for the moment of silence. Let's say, wait a second. I think Dr. Ronell has something to say.
Good morning, Corey Cubs. I want to come by and talk to you today because I need your help. Boys and girls, this week I've noticed a pattern, and some of us are not choosing excellence. So I want to remind you what that means. When you choose excellence, it means doing the right thing because it's the right thing. A famous person said, integrity is when your actions and your thoughts match. So if you say it's really important to clean the environment, when you walk by a piece of trash, do you pick it up? When you say it's really important to treat other people with respect, do you think about that every time a word comes out of your mouth? Do you ever make fun of someone else? That's not treating them with respect. Whether they hear it or not, it's not good character. So I notice that sometimes when we're in our classroom, we make choices that are not best for other people, and that are not best for ourselves. Sometimes we say things that are hurtful to someone else. Sometimes we do things that are hurtful to someone else. And I've also noticed that the older we get, the more we seem to value what our friends think over what our parents and our teachers think. Friends are really, really important, and I want you to have a ton of friends, and I want you to really enjoy school and be popular. But a reminder that the reason that we're here is to learn, number one, and to grow, number two. So what are you doing that you need to change? I can tell you right now that there are folks that are making decisions in class that are not good for themselves. Forget what your teacher thinks. Forget what your parents think. Is it really good for you? Is it a decision that takes you to a good place? And if you're on the basketball court at recess and you're pushing your friend, that's not good for you because it's going to end in a problem. If you're in the classroom and you don't get your homework done, that's not good for you. So think about the things that help you be a good citizen. Remember, our goal in the classroom of what a good student looks like is slant. So we always want to sit up and be a good listener. And then when you listen, that means your eyes and your ears are focused on the teacher. You can ask good questions when it's the right time. You nod that you understand, and track the speaker. When you track the speaker, that means your eyes and your knees are pointed towards the speaker. Maybe that's the teacher, and sometimes maybe that's a partner or another classmate. But slant will always make sure that you are a good student. So I want you to practice that today. But here's the solution. We talked a little bit about the problem and that sometimes we don't make good choices. And the solution is that you're always making choices that are going to be respectful of the people in your classroom. They're going to be the right thing that your parents have asked you to do and the right thing that your teachers have asked you to do. And we can sum that up with what we say every day. Being in the right place at the right time with the right attitude. Sometimes we say it and we don't pay attention. So I want you to think about what that solution looks like. When you're in the right place, that means, are you in your chair? Are you in your group paying attention? Are you doing the right thing? If you're there at the right time, that means, did you get to school on time? Are you having a problem being tardy every day? Are you absent a lot? All of those things you control. And the key, the whole 100% of the solution is, do you have the right attitude? When you walk into school, are you positive? Do you say to yourself, I'm going to have a good day today? Do you know that's what successful people do? They say to themselves, I understand that I control my own actions and my own thoughts. And they make a choice to have a good day. They set goals for themselves and they work hard to achieve those goals. Attitude is about being positive. It is about being polite. It is about being helpful. It is about having integrity when your thoughts and your actions match. Being a good citizen is the most important thing we do here. You're going to learn math. We're going to learn to read. Being a good citizen is the most important. I want you to think about what being a good citizen means if you're in the cafeteria. Do you treat those monitors with the same respect that you treat your mother? I want you to think about what being a good citizen means if you're in your classroom. If your teacher asks you to do something, do you whine about it? Or do you say yes ma'am or yes sir and do it the first time? What does being a good citizen mean on the playground? Play, have a good time. Does it mean you should throw sticks at someone else? It's really important for you to think about your actions before you make them. I talk about thinking before you act because that's usually the key. You know what the right choice is, but sometimes we don't stop to think before we act. So I want to see that in action today, tomorrow, Friday, next week, next month. I expect the best from you because I believe in you and I trust you and I love you and I know that you can make it. I know that you can be the best version of yourself, but it doesn't happen without thinking. So everybody raise your right hand. You're going to repeat after me. I promise that I will work hard. Now we got to start again. I didn't hear you. I promise that I will work hard to be the best person that I can be. I will think before I act. I will be positive. I will treat everyone else with respect.
I will treat everyone else with respect.
I know
that
I can be great,
I can be great,
but I have to choose it.
but I have to choose it.
All right, boys and girls, my expectation for you is that you're the best version of yourself that you can be. I hope you have a wonderful day today. We're going to be looking for this today, tomorrow, next week, and through the rest of the year. I expect your best. I know you can do it. We're here to support you. Let's get started.
Before we sign off, let's say the secret to success.
Be in the right place at the right time with the right attitude.
Have a great day, Corey Cubs.